Hi guys, it is your friendly neighborhood yawning cat, and we are back with the Two Broke Girls LP. The girls are still broke, but not as much. So I found this glitch. Well, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's like a hack or something, but basically here in the arts district, people can paint. They can create paintings, right, on these easels, and you can sell them to the collector, and then you get the money for selling this painting. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how this hack works, just so you would know that I didn't just cheat money in before. This money right here is from Jayden getting 333 simoleons just from a day at work. And what we did with the money that we got when Taylor sold a painting that wasn't hers to sell, well, we got rid of the water damage in the walls. So that's one thing. The landlord is very thankful. I mean, she gave them this apartment with no like deposit, because she gave them an apartment that is in such a critical condition. It shouldn't be rented. It's not even safe to rent to anyone. But what the girls agreed to is that they were going to get this apartment up and running. They're going to get it to a good shape, and that they would live here at least for a couple of months, just so that the landlord, would sort of get basically, so it would pay off for the landlord to give them this apartment in the first place. So what we did is get rid of the water damage all around the walls. So there is no longer any water damage whatsoever, but we still have these cracks and holes in the walls, except for the area here. And I think that's about it. We got most of the water damage out. And just in case you were wondering, oh, we did give the bathroom a little, makeover. We brought back the tiles, the neon pink tiles, and they are looking gorgeous. So that's what Taylor was doing on her spare time. She had no time to write. While Jayden was at work, she was the one getting all of the renovations done, and they cost money. So when Jayden came back with more money, I am thinking we are going to do up the floors, and it's going to cost the girls. It's going to cost the girls everything they have. But we're going to get the money anyway, because she's going to sell a painting. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to go into the floors, and we're going to use my favorite floors right now, which came with the city living. And we're just going to spruce up the place. We're going to leave the linoleum right here and in the bathroom for now, because like I said, we're only getting rid of the flooring, like the crappy carpet, and we're getting these floors. So right now, this is pretty cool. It's pretty quaint. It's looking better. It's still a crappy apartment, but that's the deal of them living here and paying no security deposit whatsoever. So what we're going to do, because I don't think this costs us money, we are going to delete their money and leave them with 24 simoleons. And let's go back to live mode, just so that you could see how Taylor is going to use this life hack of sorts, basically stealing somebody else's painting, selling it to a collector, basically showing it to people, but she's the one getting the revenue. She's basically working like this. Oh my god, that was $1,000. Anyway, she's sort of like, like an agent for painters. She finds these sort of, underground artists that are not known for their works, and she simply sells their works. And I think I actually got a lot of posters yesterday. Yep. So we are going to sell those posters like there's no tomorrow. We're going to earn that extra cash. And I know that for some of you, it may seem like, oh, like this renovation of the apartment is going really fast. Well, actually, I am not, like, I am taking away money from them, even for things that don't actually cost anything in the game. Like, the things that they should be able to do for free in the game, I am actually deducting simoleons from them, just so it would be more realistic. Like getting rid of water damage and holes in your walls, it doesn't cost anything, because it's just like a decal that you get to get rid of. So what I am doing here, guys, is I'm making it difficult for them. Just because the game is a sort of sandbox experience, it does sort of make it easy for you to recover from all of these like horrible things that can happen to your apartment. However, I would like to mention that this apartment is still in need of TLC. So it is still going to put up a fight, and these girls are not going to have it that easy. So rest assured, this is not the end of the world. It's not the end of their hardship. If anything, I can, make robbers appear anytime I want. I can ruin their lives for all I care. So don't worry, more hardship is to come. But another thing that we need to do today is visit Jayden's parents. Now, and I don't know if we will actually visit them or should we just talk about what happened. So we're going to have her cook up some breakfast. And I'm going to tell you a little story of what happened to Jayden's parents. We're going to make some curry just to get those bowel movements flowing. So what happened? Well, Jayden's parents, like I said, their marriage was fake for a very long time. Jayden knew that. She was scared of that. She was scared of having that in her life, of having a relationship like theirs. But basically, her parents have finally gotten a divorce. And not just that, her mother brought in her lover into their home and is basically living with her father and with Jayden's father and her own lover in the same penthouse. So she is rubbing her husband's nose, well, ex-husband's nose, in the fact that she has been cheating on him with so many people. And she has finally taken it out into the public, and she's actually dating his ex best friend who he worked with in the same company for 20 years. And she is finally invited him to invited the lover to live with them in their apartment. And so the dynamic of Jayden's family has become even more complicated. She does not get how her life could possibly get any worse. Another thing that I'm really annoyed is by the fact that this fridge doesn't let us put anything in it. So Jayden is actually going through a tough time, sort of figuring out what she's supposed to make of all of this. Like, her parents are divorced, her mother is living with her lover and her ex-husband. Things are just really rough in her life. She has, lost her V card to Sergio, and she's not even sure if this is a good relationship. She is just so confused. So what we're actually going to do today, and what I think is what the girls really need, is to sort of have like this chill day. They might actually hit the city. They might actually hit the club. Maybe gussy up a little bit, Maybe Taylor's gonna finally take Zoe out and introduce her to Jayden just to see how things will go for them. And we're just gonna have like one of those days where the girls are just chilling, they're relaxing because they need to. But before we do, I do want to use that money to buy, I think they do kind of need another bed. But Taylor is sort of bunking it on the couch because she wants to give Jayden the privilege. And I think Jayden realizes how much Taylor is giving away for like Jayden's comfort. Taylor is actually giving up a lot just so that Jayden would be fine. And Jayden is not having any fun. We are going to get them a TV. Let's do that. Renovations can wait, but they do need entertainment. And for that, we're going to get a little TV. Okay, guys. So I kind of played through the day because they were just taking care of their needs. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to skip to the evening when they actually do something fun. Taylor wants to publish a book and finish writing a book, so we're going to pin those things. And Jayden wants to search. Oh, yeah, you're not going to search for that. She wants to kiss someone and she wants to do something romantic. So I'm not sure about those things. But she will eat. And when she's done eating, they will hit the club. So after she is done eating and cleaning up the dishes, I will have her try to calm down and also sort of, I don't know, maybe freshen up a little bit in the mirror. And with Taylor, we're going to fix the pipes because that's what we do around this place. And if you've noticed, we did sort of use the money that they had for their apartment, and I switched the walls in here. They're white, not gray like they used to be in their other apartment. I think it was grayish or something. And we do actually have enough money to like pixelate this wall, basically to put the greenish tiles here. But first and foremost, the girls do want to fix the holes in the walls, and they do want to sort of, I don't know, maybe buy Taylor a little gaming console, because I feel like Jayden is sort of feeling guilty for all those things that Taylor does for her and all the things that she is sacrificing for her. And I'm pretty certain that she doesn't want, to just leave Taylor without any kind of luxuries. So she would want to try and buy something nice for her friend. And I don't know why it's not letting us watch anything. Repair the electric utility box to restore the power. It's not broken. I might reset it. Okay, it's not helping. Okay, well, she is done. She'll wash the dishes, freshen up in the mirror or not. And you know what? We're just gonna go. Okay, we are here, and I don't know how to explain this in a way that wouldn't make you hate me. But I just don't understand how this happened. How did this happen? I just checked with MC Commander. She's actually pregnant. And she's pregnant with Paulo Roca's child. So that might have been the thing that was, woo-hooing in the apartment. So she's basically going to ask when the baby is due, just straight out for a second of all. Okay, first of all, can we just appreciate how Zoe has improved her appearance? No wonder she got knocked up afterwards. Anyway, she's a hottie now. She's a hottie now because she saw that she's potentially dating a hottie, and she did not want to, fall short and be the ugly duckling in the relationship. So there you go. She's pregnant. She's gorgeous. I mean, now she's keeping up with the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? She's gorgeous. I mean, look at that lipstick. Look at those lashes. That hair. Everything is. This is a clayified alpha hair, by the way. So if it's clarified, it's almost Max's match. There you go. So anyway, she's going to ask about her baby, and she's going to have a deep conversation about their relationship and where it's going. And see, we brought somebody with us. It's basically a Jayden and Taylor's sort of neighbor. He lives in the same neighborhood. Salim used to live in the apartment where they are living now, but he moved out. So she is going to, Jayden is just going to dance it off. She's going to, dance with Salim probably, because those two are having a little chat. And she is going to, talk to Zoe about the baby. She's going to ask her, like, I'm sort of okay with it, I guess. Like, I can't really say no to a child, but I'm not sure what that means for our relationship. And what Zoe is saying is that it was such a, it was before she knew that they were going to be an official thing. The thing is that Zoe actually got pregnant because she was with Paolo when she started when she started living in the apartment building together with Taylor and Jayden. So it was before she went out on a date with Taylor, knowing that she, was into her and that it was an actual date and all. So she's pregnant because condoms are only 98% proof. And what that means for Zoe is that she has a sort of a little accident going on, and she is keeping it because she is, she's a modern woman, but she has this sort of, view on having children, that if you are pregnant, you can get rid of it no matter what, like unless it's like rape or something like that. And she's choosing to keep it. And Taylor right now, well, she is she's in it with Zoe. She hasn't seen Zoe's problems or like her flaws or anything. So all she's doing is being supportive, and she will want to touch the baby, feel the baby, all that stuff, all that jazz. And when it comes to Jayden, she's going to dance, and Salim is eyeing her for a good reason, because she is one hot lady, and Jayden is actually she's going to flirt a little bit, okay? Because, like we've established, Jayden is not necessarily happy in the relationship that she's having right now. So she's going to flirt. She's going to compliment his appearance. And she's going to ignore her mother's messages, because her mom is just not somebody that she wants to talk to right now. So she's going to give him, a pickup. Oh, a pickup line might be too brave. But we are going to flirt with him a little bit more. And we are going to, just sort of harmlessly, weasel our way into his heart, because we're feeling insecure and we're tense and we did not have fun tonight. And the other thing that we're going to do is order some drinks. And oh my God. Okay. Just so you know, this character right here, very important to the story. And the fact that she's working as a barista, I will have to fix, because she is supposed to be a teacher. But let's pretend that this is her night job, like her second job is, being a barista. But this is Farrah Keen, and she used to be Jayden's and Taylor's teacher once. So that's all I'm giving to you right now. It's a weird coincidence that she's here, but we are going to, order her favorite drink. We're gonna get a little bit tipsy. We're gonna flirt with Salim, and Taylor is going to sort of chat it up with Zoe, and try and not be weirded out by that. And she is actually going to ask her if she wants to be her girlfriend, because she doesn't just want to be one of those girls that quits on her girlfriend just because, there's a complication. Like I said, Taylor is a sort of girl that, if she's here, she's clinging to her partner like there's no tomorrow. And right now, that partner is Zoe, and she's not one for quitting. So she's just here enjoying Zoe's company, touching her little belly, being fascinated by the fact that there's a life growing inside of her. And Zoe is actually really into the idea of getting together with Taylor. And I'm very happy for them, because, they both deserve happiness and shit. Oh, and look, Anaya's pregnant, Zoe's pregnant, so many pregnant women. We are actually going to go dance together. Now, Salim is an unsuspecting soul. He has no idea about what Jayden is going through in her life and who she's actually dating. She is not going to tell him any of it. She's just going to compliment his appearance. She's going to make her way to him, and she is going to, after having a very nice drink, she's going to flirt with him some more, maybe even make out a little bit. I see that there's a closet, so we can make out in it, hopefully. No, we can't yet. Okay, because we have to have our first kiss with him, I guess. So she is going to have to try to have her first kiss with him. She's actually going to exchange numbers for sure. And Taylor is going to be, well, she's trying not to be judgmental, and she's actually just reciting love poetry to Zoe in the middle of a dance floor. Now, that's a very, very Taylor thing to do. And she's actually going to invite Zoe to stay the night, because, Zoe is actually, hormonal and stuff, and she might actually want a little nightcap. And what Jayden has to say to that is, sure, but I'm not sure I'm digging Zoe that much. But I guess I just don't care because I have my little, evening thing going on right now as well. So she is going to smoothly recover, I guess, from something. I guess something happened. And then she is going to kiss his hands. And we are actually going to woohoo in the closet. Wait, there's an option for that. She didn't kiss him. There was no first kiss. There's no romance. There's just, I want to woohoo in the closet right now, and I need a fix of love, even if it's that kind of love. So she's giving him a little kiss on the hands. He's like, I'm into this. And she's like, I am into you, but only for one thing, Salim. And that's a little hookup in the closet. And he's not against it. He is joining her in that closet like there's no tomorrow. And she's the only girl in the world. And damn, man, oh man, is she going to be in trouble if somebody we all know would find out about this. Wait, this is a very, very naughty night for our two bro girls, but they need to have their little fixes and they all have their own ways of coping with problems. Jayden is just sort of suppressing everything and she takes it out in the most destructive ways. And Taylor is just maybe a little bit too naive because she trusts people and she trusts Zoe. Maybe she's not actually going to invite Zoe over because she is seeing her friend make the hugest mistake of her life right now, basically cheating on her boyfriend, just hooking up with some random guy at a club, while sending around two pregnant ladies. And she's realizing that she needs to have a chat with her friends. So she's actually going to just go home. She's gonna go home, and Jayden is going to follow soon hereafter. She actually got hung up in the closet. I mean, it was a good woohoo. No complaints here, but it's a fact. It wasn't the most perfect, choice of her life to do this, and she knows it, but she doesn't care. So we are going to make our way home. Okie dokie, guys. So we are back in the morning. Jayden is still sleeping it off. She is going to grab some cheesy bread, for those hangover symptoms and stuff. She's not pregnant. Everything's okay. She's going to sleep it off. She's going to take a shower. And Taylor, in the meantime, has been making pasta primavera. She is going to search for snow globes, for posters. She's basically going to take care of the house as she always does. And we still can't put this in the goddamn fridge. I don't know why. Okay, so she is looking for posters so she could sell them, get some extra cash. She's going to brew another batch of coffee. And she's going to have a little chat with Jayden and about her choices. And Jayden, I don't know, man. I just don't know what's up with her. I really don't know what her motivations are. I do not understand what she is, going through. And I'm sure Taylor shares the same sentiment. She does not know what is going on, and she needs help understanding Jayden's motivation. So Taylor is going to put away the pasta, empty the coffee pot, mop up the puddle, water the plants, basically do all the stuff that she does, being the responsible one out of the two. And Jayden is going to get up a little bit earlier than planned, and then her and Taylor are going to have a little chat. Jayden feels like this is one of those things that they keep doing. They keep sitting down and they keep talking about her problems. And it seems like she has a lot of them, and a lot of them keep repeating themselves. She feels like they've been doing this for quite some time, just sort of chatting about her problems. And she feels like it's sort of making it all about, her all the freaking time. But Taylor is going to start off the conversation by brightening her day, saying, like, well, at least you're not pregnant. That's a good start of the day. And she understands, like, Jayden can hear the sort of, I'm not judging you, but I don't understand your choices tone that Taylor has with her. And that's why she's, like, partially turned away, because she doesn't, like, maybe she's even a little bit ashamed to face her friend that is seeing a part of her that she didn't even know she had. I mean, she just woohooed with a random guy last night just to sort of spite Sergio, to spite her parents, to ruin her own possibilities and her own sort of future and relationships. She doesn't know why she keeps sabotaging herself, but she keeps on doing it. And Taylor is going to have a little, deep conversation with her, asking her, whether she's doing the right thing by herself, really. That, she had decided that the best thing for her was to sort of commit to that part of their relationship that she wasn't into from the start. She's sleeping with Salim just because he was kind of nice to her. And she just wants to figure out what's up, with all of this. And what Jayden has to say to that is, just a tiny little secret of, I don't know what I'm doing. The secret thing is, I don't know anything right now. I do not understand why I do these things that I do, because that's the way she deals with problems, I guess. Can we cancel this a little bit? Because I keep wanting to share a secret, but it keeps canceling. Okay, there you go. Please. Okay. Just want to get a shot of her telling her the secret. And Taylor is like, I get it now. Like, I get it now. Like, I understand what's going on. And by saying I understand, I mean I don't quite understand what's going on, but I understand that this is something you have to go through. So she is going to hug Taylor because she does truly appreciate the fact Taylor is here to listen to her, to sort of know that she cares for Jayden and her problems. And so she's thanking her friend, hugging her for that. And I am going to leave you guys here with this sort of bit of interaction between the girls. We have some simoleons. I might actually get rid of all the cracks in the walls for the next episode and maybe change like the tiles for the kitchen and the bathroom, just so we would have the sort of, technical aspect, technical aspect of this house sort of over with, so we could just get to decorating from now on. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me for this episode. It's been one heck of a ride, really. I did not make Zoe pregnant, just so we're clear. I was just as surprised as you. I actually had to take a double take. I actually started recording my voice when we arrived at the the Narwhal's Arms nightclub, but then I saw Zoe's belly and I was like, hold up, I need to MC Command Center this shit. And she's actually pregnant from Paulo Roca's thing. So yeah, that happened. You've already seen all of the stuff that has happened in this episode. You've seen the chaos that is these girls' lives. So I'm going to see you in the next episode, and hopefully, there won't be any kind of pain or suffering or anything like that. But I want to thank you guys once again so much for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you want to comment down below, then please do so. Any comment is a good comment, well, except for a horribly inappropriate one, but other than that, please do that. And if you want to become a part of my community, then please subscribe to my channel. And I want to thank you guys yet again, and I will see you soon. Bye!